Hey everyone, welcome back to Real at Midnight. I'm Gao.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Pahua. Hey everyone, so we are back with our season finale. Like we had mentioned on our social media handles, we are doing a Q&A. So thank you everyone for submitting your questions. We've got them on our phone. Before we dive right in, we will share what we're drinking and then we'll get started.
We are drinking our go-to margaritas.
Yeah.
Yes, and my mocktail.
Paul's having a spiked margarita too. I'm kidding. Yeah, we love margaritas. We love tequilas. So
If you have tequila recommendations, let us know. We usually drink the same tequila, except we haven't been drinking Don Julio in a while. Just because I think we've been doing more like margarita cocktails instead of
Like on the rocks.
on the rocks kind of thing.
Don't want to waste a nice drink.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, cheers.
oh,
Cheers
cheers.
to season 3.
Yes.
Woo.
Another season in the books.
A million more seasons to go.
Yeah, stay tuned, everyone. Okay, should we jump right into the first question?
Yes.
Let's do it. The first question. Have you girls thought of short form content that's only a few minutes long?
Watch out for a TikTok coming out soon.
Yes. We just started we like signed up for TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah, it's in the works. Be patient with us.
we're not cool, so it might it might be kind of funny, but
Yeah, we're still trying to learn the trends and everything like that.
For real. I don't even know how to use TikTok besides like watch what's on your For You
yeah,
page.
just up and down,
Yeah.
hearting it, share.
Exactly.
That's it.
When I try to post a video or even like do edits, I'm like, what the heck am I even doing? Because there's so many different features you can do, or like all the filters too. For a while, I wasn't able to actually use the filters on TikTok or on Instagram because you know sometimes when you see a video, it gives you the option to use it.
Yeah.
And like before I updated the app, like it never allowed me to. So I thought something was wrong with me. Like, damn, like I don't know how to use this. Like I feel old. But then after I made the update, it was like use the filter. And then when I actually used it, it turned on. So I was like,
worked,
oh, okay,
yeah.
maybe it was just me not knowing to update my app.
Yeah.
But you were the TikTok guru in our group.
No, I'm only the guru of watching TikTok, not creating, nothing else. But
So if you guys see like a weird video from us, please like it anyway. Share it anyway. Support us. We'll make sure to learn how to use TikTok.
Yeah.
yes, and I think we are planning to be more active than we have been in previous seasons. I know when we go on breaks and we really go MIA and there's really no updates from us. I think this time around we're gonna try and be more engaging.
Yeah.
Let you guys know what we've been up to, and just that sort of stuff. So keep an eye out.
Yeah. And I think we'll even try to do more short videos on YouTube just with previous episodes that we've done, like little clips. I think that'd be nice to kind of do a nice refresher so you guys can see some of the old episodes that we have done and then hopefully check out the full episode on YouTube too.
Yes.
Should we do question 2?
Yeah.
It is, do you all have other friends outside RAM that you hang out with, or do you just hang out with each other? If so, who are they? Do you guys get jealous that one of the RAM members is hanging out with the other friends? That's a good question.
Ooh,
I think
yeah.
we kind of touched on this in our previous episode when we did Jealous Friends. Was that what the
Yes.
title was? Yeah.
Yes.
So if you haven't heard that, check it out because we go really in depth about this question.
Yes, we do have friends outside of our group of friends here. And no, I don't think I get jealous when you guys hang out with other friends because I hang out with my other friends too, and I wouldn't want you guys to be jealous because what we have is special.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something that we did talk about in the jealous friend episode. Like maybe when we were younger, the jealousy is there, but now that we're older and more mature, it's kind of accepting that we all have a life outside of the life that we might share together in our friend group. But yes, the question. I do have friends outside of RAM. They're mainly like college friends that I hang out with a lot, and then I also have like a couple high school friends I see like every now and then I also have, I guess you say, coworker friends, but still we've transitioned from coworkers to being friends, but we met at work, so having like different groups of friends that I hang out with.
Yeah. Same here. I'm still in contact with my really close college friends, and then I have a couple of high school friends that I still connect with too. So we don't get together as often, but when we do, it's like we pick things right back up. Like, you know, like nothing's changed, or that we were just seeing each other yesterday, hanging out, like how we were in college.
Like low maintenance friends.
Yeah. Exactly.
Have you guys noticed that when you hang out with different groups of friends, do you act differently? Or do you feel like you act the same, or like your energy is different?
I feel like I act the same.
Yes.
I think maybe I'm a little bit more calmer with other friends, but but I feel like I act mostly the same.
Yeah, I think I act mostly the same, similar. Yeah. Do you act differently?
I don't think so, but I think sometimes I notice like my language is a little different when I hang out with my college friends.
Oh.
Just because that was like our going out phase.
Yeah.
And so kind of more polite when I hang out with them.
I see.
But I think that's really it. Other than that, I feel like I'm pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
We'll have to ask your Osberg friends then.
Yeah.
Is this a different Boa that you guys know?
All right. Should we do next question?
Yeah, go for it.
Are we just going down the line?
That's what we've been doing so far.
How long do you all see RAM going on for?
I've never really thought about this.
Same. Because I know that even though I'm pregnant right now, and when I have the baby, I think I still want to do RAM.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, we'll just have to find time.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's why he's got his daddy.
Yeah. I don't know. I just see us going until whenever we decide not to do anymore, until one of us says that they can't, or that all of us say that we don't have that time anymore due to other priorities that we have in our lives. But I would like RAM to continue, even though like you might have family or other things that come up in our lives, just because I know we all are getting to the next chapter where we want to build that family too. But I think that'll be another exciting chapter for RAM
Yeah.
to talk about. Yeah.
I agree. I don't see us ending this anytime soon. I feel like we want to make this a bigger thing for us. So I don't think we're going to give up yet.
Yeah.
I also think we enjoy just being able to talk on here too. So not anytime soon. So we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Next question. How many kids do you all want or plan on having?
So we're gonna start with one.
Okay.
And then,
I would hope so.
Right.
Start with 5.
and then we'll see how that one goes. If that one goes well, then we'll do another one.
Okay.
And then if that one goes well, then maybe a third one. I'm a little scared about the third one because once you have 3, then you're outnumbered. So we'll see
That's true.
how the second one goes. And if the third one goes fine, we'll have a fourth one. And if the
Okay.
fourth one goes great, then we'll stop there.
What? I think we'll go to the 5th one, and then the 6th
And then
one.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 4 is good enough for me because when Teacher and we first started dating, I was like, I want 10 kids.
Oh, wow.
Just because I guess I come from a smaller family, so I want like a big family. But I think just like looking at the logistics and like finance
The
and
logistics of having a family.
It's true,
So
though.
technical.
like just finances and like the lifestyle you want, I feel like 4 is a good number for us. So that's where we're at. We'll see how it goes when we actually pop one out. So yeah.
Yeah. I would say we talked about having 2, and then I said 4 max. So we'll see. Something somewhere around that number.
2 to 4.
Yeah, no more than 4. I think similar to you, like I want a good balance with my life. Be able to do other things while also having a family and being able to fend for them in the ways I want to. Like, you know, if they want something really nice, then I can say, okay, I can get it for you, and not be like, I don't know, because you know you have other siblings that we have to take into consideration, and you know if you get something that expensive for one, you have to do the same for others. And so if I want to get something nice for one kid, I want to be able to do for all kids too. You know,
Yeah.
I give props to all the parents out there who have a lot of kids and are able to do all of that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my mentality right now.
Okay, no, I'm in a similar boat with you guys because I'm from a family of 7, so 5 kids and our parents. And so I initially wanted 5 kids because I thought it was a pretty good number.
Yeah. Did you just recently change your mind?
Yeah, it sounds like you changed it.
No, that's like initially what I wanted, and then
Yeah.
to case that he wanted 4 max,
Oh.
or he just wanted 4. Like he wanted an even number.
Yeah.
So 5 is obviously not even.
Then
and
6.
and I don't want 6. That's too much.
Just do 6. I'm kidding.
No.
It might end up being 6. You never know.
No, he's gonna get it tied, done. But no, so I think we're settling on 4. But then again, like Jessica said, it depends on how this one goes. Because we could be one and done. So
Well, every kid's different too, you know, like the first kid is usually the good kid. Oldest, you know, like you're the good
Yeah,
one.
okay, yeah.
I wouldn't know.
second oldest, but I mean,
Cannot relate.
The middle child usually the bad one.
I'm actually pretty good.
Just kidding.
But if you guys, say you guys want 4 kids. What if all of them are girls or all of them are boys? Are you guys going to try for a 5th one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, same. Like,
We're just gonna have to accept it.
yeah, if it's all girls, like Va's gonna have to accept he's a daddy's girl,
Yeah.
girl's dad.
He's going to be
Daddy's-
very loved. Daddy's
Yeah.
girl or whatever.
Girl's dad.
Girl's dad.
I don't know. But no, but I think that is like a real thing though, because I think my parents, because I have 3 brothers and my sister's the youngest, and I remember like begging my mom like I wanted a little sister.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they got pregnant. It was my little sister. And so like I'm scared that if we have all boys all boys, and then they're like, oh, we want a sister, and it's like, should we try? Should we not try? I don't know.
Are you guys going
Right?
to
Or
help me
you-
raise her? Are you guys going to get
She's
jobs?
a princess. She's gonna be so well protected.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's true.
But
And then I feel like by that point you might want a daughter too.
that's true.
Yeah.
But I hate brothers that are like overprotective of their sister.
So annoying.
I think it's just because I had no brothers growing up.
What?
so-
So you hate it?
Yeah, I hate
Wouldn't
it.
you want it though?
I didn't have a brother growing up or older than me, and I want an older brother. Like I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having my first child.
I mean,
be
I
a
would-
a
I would-
boy.
Like I would want it, but then because I don't have it, I hate it.
You're
like
not
the
jealous of it, but you
opposite.
hate it.
yeah.
Interesting.
Anyways, next question.
Okay.
This one says, love listening into the podcast. Thank you. Do y'all drink boba tea? What are your go-to orders? Personal opinions are the best and worst boba shops. Oh, personal opinions on the best and worst boba shops in St. Paul, Minneapolis area. Would you... I am like cannot read right now. Would love to see an episode with your boba order.
Is you drunk?
My eyes cannot eyes right now. Okay. Yeah. So favorite boba drink and best and worst boba shop in the area.
I don't drink bubble tea as much, but then when I do, I usually go for coconut as the flavor.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very, very boring and very like generic. So I usually go for coconut. And I like to try things out. Like I don't have a place where or like I haven't found like a favorite boba tea place yet. But then I do know how I like my pearls cuz I want them like just soft all the way. Like I don't want them to be hard in the middle cuz I've had that before and it's nasty. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think I'm a big boba tea drinker person. I want to like them, but they're so sweet. But when I do drink them, and TK, gosh, we've never gone on like a boba tea date. But when I do drink them, I like the lychee flavor. I also really like
It's
coconut.
refreshing too.
Yeah, like lychee, coconut, and mango. Like those are the flavors that I usually go for. None of that like Thai tea, chai tea, kind of boba tea.
Oh, really?
Just like really like black tea and flavoring with the boba.
You don't
the
like
pearls.
those?
No, what the pearls? Those are like that's like my basic drink.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing fancy. But I
Yeah.
also agree with you with the boba. It has to be soft and
Yeah.
sweet,
Yeah.
and then that's it. None of the hard stuff.
So, yeah, sometimes I do like just get the boba tea without the pearls just because I'm like I'm not gonna try to risk it. It's probably gonna be nasty, so let's just do it without. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I usually get my boba without the bobas just because I don't like the bobas at all. If anything, I might do the jellies. Like if they have lychee jelly or some other kind of jelly, I'll do that. But most of the time, I just do it plain, just a drink itself without any toppings. I don't think I have a favorite boba shop, but I do have a drink I like at certain boba shops. So like if I go to Cha Time, usually I get the strawberry milk tea. And that one's really sweet already. Like I used to drink it 100% sugar, and then my sister used to work at Cha Time too. She's like, "Are you serious? You drink that with that much sugar in it?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Dude, it's so sweet already, even at 50% sugar." And I was like, okay, I guess. And then now I've been drinking at 50% sugar, and it still tastes fine. So I'm like, dang, I've been
Lay out
drinking
the
too
calories,
much.
lay out the sugar.
I know the carbs and everything. So Cha Time, I like that, and then I do like Kung Fu tea as well. But then I like it because I only order one type of drink from it. Usually, I get the oolong milk tea without the bobas, or pearls, or boba or toppings, and that's my go-to. But basically, like other places I don't care for as much. I do like Teacup for their minganadas. Yeah, I've been to so many different boba shops around the area. I don't have a top. I just have, I know which drink I like from different places. Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot more boba tea places here in the Twin Cities,
Yes.
which is pretty cool. Because I remember it was literally just sencha and
The green tea or something. Tea Garden. Have you guys been to Tea Garden? It was
No,
like
I
very
haven't.
old.
Yeah, on University Avenue by the U of M. I thought that was like a food place, but did they also do boba tea there?
I think it was a
I think it is a food place.
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
is it?
restaurant.
Yeah, I think I swear TK and I we've eaten in there
Yeah.
back in
Garden?
college.
Yeah.
Or something garden, maybe it's not tea garden.
I don't know. But I don't know. Yeah, but back then there's like no boba tea place
Yeah,
at all.
Central was the only place.
And then chat time came,
Yep.
and then I saw Kung Fu tea at the U.
Kung Fu
Dane
tea is actually pretty good.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they have Tiger Sugar in Deacon Town, and they do like
Ooh.
those brown sugar drinks.
Yes,
Brown
it's
sugar
very
boba drinks?
popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Have you tried it?
Mhm.
Okay.
I do like it too, but I'm not a big brown sugar person, so I don't get it as often. I
Very
think
sweet.
usually I would just go to Kung Fu Tea or Cha Time just because I work at the U and those are more convenient for me. Yeah.
That's cool. Thanks for recommending though, because maybe we'll have boba tea in our next video.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
short clip videos.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That's cool. And I guess I never really thought of having boba tea on it.
Only alcohol?
No.
I mean, there are a couple of boba tea places here because there's Maplewood Mall is nearby, and there's Vivi Baba.
Oh, yes. I've had that a couple times.
Yeah, and it's decent. I had it, I think in New York,
Oh, really?
and I liked it in New York. And my sister's like, "Oh, it's also at Maplewood Mall." I was like, "Oh, I would never had thought that it was there as well." Sorry, there's a piece of fuzz.
Yeah, it's where Quince used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a boba shop down by Century College in that area. And
Is
then
it new?
it just opened up
Oh, yeah.
like late last year, I want to say.
Oh.
And then Zen Ramen on White Bear by Aldi's has a boba shop in there as well.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw that last time we were there, but I don't think it was up and running yet.
Yeah,
But it might be now.
it is now. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's decent.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe we'll have to make a trip out to grab boba teas soon.
Yeah, season 4.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts as young couples on when having children is appropriate for your relationship? Good question.
Seeing that we're young couples,
I guess
and when
so.
we're
What are your
Right.
thoughts as young couples
okay,
Young couples having babies.
on when having children is appropriate?
we
for
can't
your
read or
relationship?
interpret today.
Let me read it. I'm the one that's not drinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm scared I'm gonna sound stupid. Okay. What are your thoughts as young peoples on when having children is appropriate for your relationship?
Young peoples or young couples?
Young couple. Okay.
You sure there's nothing in your drink?
You guys made it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I held on to my drink.
I mean,
I think they're talking about us, like individuals, as young people. When
Young
are we
couples.
ready? Yeah,
Yeah.
young couples. Okay, couples. As young couples, when we are having children
when you're
in
ready
our,
to,
yeah.
relationship.
I think it depends on everyone.
Yeah,
But for
everyone's
us,
different.
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters. I mean, if you both feel ready mentally, emotionally, financially,
Yeah.
then go for it. I mean, even if you don't, if you have, I don't know, have a support system. Because I'm thinking about back then with our parents, like they had family members to help,
Yeah.
even though maybe they're not financially stable to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's a different lifestyle compared to right now.
When is it appropriate for your relationship? I guess right now.
Right now is appropriate.
Jesus.
What about you guys?
Anytime now. It's in the universe's hands right now.
When having children is appropriate. I mean, everyone's different, so like,
After you're done being polite, right?
yeah, like, don't have kids just because people around you are having kids. Like, the pressure is there, but don't feel like you must conform because you know yourself best, you know your situation best. So,
Exactly.
do it whenever you're ready. For me and Tujer, we are not ready. As you guys can see, these two are ready. Or like, they're more ready than I am. So, sometimes I do get like baby blues, like, oh my God, like they're having kids or they're trying for kids. Like, I feel like we should be doing the same too. But then I think we like our lifestyle right now, and we're just sometimes we could be selfish too. Like, we kind of just want
This
to,
is your time to be selfish.
yeah, we kind of want to do things on our term. So, it's just up to you, up to your discretion. You know yourself best. So, like, don't feel pressure to have kids just because people are having kids. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be taking care of your own situation. You're going to be taking care of the kids. They're there permanently. You can't
Return them.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, it's up to what you decide or how ready you feel. Don't do it just because people are telling you to do it.
Or because everyone around you is doing it.
Right? Like, don't
Yeah.
feel like you need to do it too.
Yeah. For
Because
sure.
there's always going to be pressure, like you said. And like you said, like at the end of the day, you are responsible for that baby's
Yeah.
whole life.
You're going to pay for that baby's needs.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make sure that baby's taken care of, like make sure it can live its best life. So
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like I'm ready to end my polite days, so
okay.
I'm gonna jump into the next chapter.
Okay, well, I think we're going to take a quick break and then we will be right back with more questions.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the episode. Before we move on to the next question, I do want to add that, like, if you feel ready, go. I'm not pregnant.
You just took a shot
Clearly,
before we
you've
started the
been drinking with
recording.
me. Why would you be pregnant?
I do want to say that, I mean, like, if you feel ready to have kids in your mid-20s, then go for it. If you don't want to have kids until you're 30, that's fine too. If you don't want to have kids at all, that is totally fine too. So, just do what you think is best for yourself. Don't give in to pressure, or don't just have kids just because people around you are having kids. So,
Yeah.
that is all. That will conclude this question. Next question.
Okay.
不火.
Since we're on the topic of kids, when you're done having children, would you rather have your tubes tied or have your husband get a vasectomy? This is something we've talked about, actually.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tie it.
We've
Really?
all really.
Yeah, I want to get it, tie it.
He-
Cut vasectomy.
She says we're drunk. The pregnant lady.
tie it and then untie it. But I think the whole group kind of like agreed. I'm kidding, but Tudor said that he would get a vasectomy, or he's open to getting one. So just because he doesn't want me to go through all the hormones or hormone imbalance or whatever. So which
Very
is good.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vlad's open to getting a vasectomy, so I'm hoping he continues to keep his word until then.
Same with DK. I brought it up to him too, and he said, yeah, he is open to it as well. And like you said, I should have make sure he keeps his word. I should have recorded him.
Exactly. 20 years from now, it might change, right?
Yeah. I know. I'm very thankful that he's at least open to it.
Yeah.
Right,
because I don't think all men are.
I'm surprised
Right.
our husbands are actually open to it. Just because of a very touchy subject for men.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't just be all on the woman to have
Yeah.
to go through all this.
Right.
I
And it's
agree.
reversible.
Yeah.
So
100%.
But I'm totally dead ass on having all our husbands go get it on the same day.
I've never thought about that, but that would be pretty cool.
I hear it's not even that painful, or it's not.
Oh,
It
yeah,
doesn't
I
take
heard-
that long to recover
yeah,
from
no.
it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They'll be just fine then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that it's really quick and easy. Yeah.
They can do it in one afternoon.
Yeah. Back to back.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Gal.
Okay. Let me look at this. There's so many good questions to choose from, and thank you everyone for submitting these questions too. If you could take a 1-day hall pass from your husband with no consequences, would you take it?
I'm a loyal ass wife. I only know one
And
man.
drink before you answer. A hall pass, right? It doesn't say with who.
It doesn't say with who. It could be with, like, you know, the most famous person on earth, like your favorite celebrity crush. No.
Really?
Why are you lying?
I don't think I would do it because like I kind of live by where you just can never have one French fry, you know, like when you eat one French fry, you gotta have more, right? So if I do it one time, I know I'm gonna want to do it again.
This is
You know,
the first time I'm hearing of the French fry.
I've never heard of this French fry either.
Well, that's my life analogy.
But
right
you already
there.
have one French fry.
I don't want any more French fries.
They're good though.
I know. Jeez.
I might take it.
Me too.
I might take the hall pass.
This is on camera.
Sorry, babe. Still love you.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
it's not gonna happen. But
Right.
but like, in theory, if there's a hall pass, then
Mhm.
I'll take the hall pass.
I'm sure my husband will too, so I will take it.
Oh, so yes. More French
Yeah.
fries.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm pretty sure the guys will take it.
I'm sure the guys will take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I will
Free?
take it too.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
No consequences? Hell yeah. uh, oh, who is your favorite person from your in-laws? Like, is it like in-law, like your family in-laws, or like your in-laws, like your mother and father-in-law? I'm gonna take it as your family in-law.
Yeah, your family in-law.
As long
Okay.
as they're in-laws.
Okay.
I like all of them.
The way you said it. Wow.
I can't pick. That would be awful. There's so many of them.
Va does have a really big family.
He does, yeah.
I'm gonna just drink to it.
I'm gonna say the same thing and that I like all of my in-laws too.
You're so bogus.
Okay, so pick.
If I had to choose, I really do like all my in-laws, but if I had to choose, I would choose my mother-in-law. I think I'm very lucky to have a very nice and respectful mother-in-law who's very caring as well.
Oh,
So-
that's nice.
You know, I could be one of those nyas who has a horrible mother-in-law, but I don't. So,
That's cute.
It is. She's blessed. Huh?
mm-hmm.
She
I'm
knows it
blessed too.
Yeah, we're all very blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have really large in-law families, I guess.
I do have to say, I love all my in-laws. I feel like all of them, like, they're all different people, so I love them all for like different things. But
Yeah.
I feel like the one that I'm always been close to or been comfortable with would be my sister-in-law, Maia, just because she's helped, or she's always been someone that I would go to for advice, and she's like, if I have an issue or something, like, she would look at the issue from a neutral perspective. So I'm very appreciative of that, and I don't know, I feel like we get along with them very well too, so it's always nice to be in their company, and they're like, I don't know, I see her as like a big sister, and there's been a couple of times where we would crash their party or like join them like last minute, and they're very like open to it or welcoming to, so I'm very appreciative of that too. So, but I love all of my other sister-in-laws too, so or in-laws.
Even your brother-in-law.
Yes. Yeah, so
Yeah, same to that too. I think every sister-in-law and brother-in-law helps us in different ways.
Yeah,
So it's
for
hard
sure.
to say like who you might like more, because they all equally mean the same to you.
yeah, for sure. In
and-
different ways.
Yeah, in different ways.
Yeah.
And a lot of siblings have stepped up to be the mother and father figure in a lot of our lives too. So you can't really discount any of them, just because they do value family and value each other and us as well. So I do appreciate that a lot. So I'm not gonna name names because it's too much, and I don't want to
Yeah,
leave anyone out.
Va has a big fan.
Yeah,
He really
exactly.
does. Okay, next question. How often do you and your partner do date night?
Not enough.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Sad.
I don't look at us. Okay, when was the last time you guys did date night?
what is considered a date night?
Yeah.
Every day he's like, well, we're hanging out right now.
Do we have to go out, or is
it
it like
could be a
does
date
it have
night
to be
in.
planned, or does it have to be, or like last minute counts too?
Oh, I don't know. You could be a spontaneous date night, right?
I don't know. Do you consider like, hey, let's go out to eat for dinner tonight? Do you consider that a date night, or do you consider like
Like a last
hey,
minute thing.
That's just dinner.
Like I'm I'm
Right.
lazy to cook right now. Let's just go out
Yeah,
and eat.
I don't think
feel like
counts.
it does not count. As
I think
date
it has to be
night.
planned.
Yeah, like hey, let's go on a date tomorrow. Let's do
Yeah.
this and do that together.
Yeah.
They
Right.
put some thought into it.
Exactly. When has that happened in the last month?
You guys are funny.
I honestly
I'll
don't
go
remember.
first.
Oh, okay.
I think ours is. I only remember because it was recently when we went to the ice castle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember seeing your pictures.
Yeah, so I think that that was it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, was it the same night that you took TK to the?
Billy Sushi, or After Dark.
Oh,
Billy
bad.
After Dark.
Is it
Yeah.
the same night?
No,
or-
it wasn't that night. That
That
was
was different. I remember seeing
I
the
think-
Ice Castle more recently.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I think we went to Billy's After Dark maybe like the week or two before, and then we went to the ice castle,
Yeah.
and that was his date.
Oh,
He suggested that for us to go. I was like,
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
But he was almost gonna cancel last minute.
Why?
Why?
Because those you have to prepay in advance.
No,
Or did
we bought tickets there
Oh.
because we haven't bought tickets yet. And then
Oh.
he was feeling tired.
Wow. Because I've been looking at those tickets because I think he went to the one at Egan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been looking at those with my sisters like last year. But
I don't mean to laugh.
I know, but we haven't gotten the chance to actually like book and go because so many things have happened in the last month and a half. Like we have had so many trips and just things going on every weekend that it's like, okay, we want to go this weekend, but oh wait, actually this is happening. And so we never got around to it. Like my goal of doing one winter activity this year has been like 0 so far. But
Seriously.
it's fine because I'm not a winter girl anyways. But we haven't really done anything. I think the next thing that we might just do is Valentine's, and we might just go buy steak and maybe some kind of seafood. We're still debating between like oysters or lobster or whatever, just to cook at home. Maybe get some wine and do that. I think I appreciate our time cooking and eating at home together. I don't know. I think I mentioned before, but eating out doesn't satisfy me as much as cooking together at home recently. And so I enjoy like our intimate time at home a little more. And the cost of it is a lot better than going out to eat too nowadays.
100%.
So I think our next date night will just be that. And then his birthday's coming up too. So
Oh yeah.
we have a couple of things planned for that. But in the last few months, I don't think we've really done a date night. Yeah.
Same here. I don't remember when was the last time we went out, but the next time we're gonna go out, which is planned, will be Valentine's Day.
Right around the corner.
Just because I told Ginger to make reservations.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
So it's really your plan.
Yeah.
But you have to tell them though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
for sure.
otherwise
For
they
real.
don't know.
Do any of you ladies out there struggle with that? Because I feel like we struggle with that. Like,
Yeah.
okay, babe, can you do this for this?
Yeah.
Because they want you to tell them, and then you tell them, and sometimes they still don't do it, and then
For
you.
real.
Yes, it's a whole nother story.
I won't go down the rabbit hole, but yes.
But it's nice that Val cooks with you, or are you the only one that cooks?
no, I cook. He only cooks when there's like, I don't know, when we want to eat steak or something else.
But you guys are gonna
Then
have
he'll
steak.
cook. Yeah.
So he'll,
So
he'll
you-
So he'll cook that night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
That's nice.
But
'Cause
most nights I cook just because I work from home, and
Yeah.
it's a lot easier for me to have to cook right after work, and then he comes home, we eat, and then we can do other things because like he gets home around 5:30, and then if I wait for him to cook, and then we eat, it's gonna be like 6:37, and I'm like, damn, that's too late. Like I got
Yeah.
other things I want to do tonight
yeah,
too.
that's true.
And so like for me to just get it out of the way in the evening, cook, eat, and then he cleans, then I'm good. Like I can rest for a few hours, do whatever I want, like homework or watch TV, and then go to the gym later because you want your food to digest a little more before you start working out. So yeah, I do mainly most of the cooking.
Dang, that's so thoughtful.
I know he has it
Cannot
too
relate
good.
when I come home from work. Even though
All
I'm
these
pregnant.
people that works from home.
I know.
I'm expecting dinner to be ready.
The house to be clean.
For real.
Just kidding.
Bob's pretty
So,
blessed.
Dang.
You better appreciate.
You need a wife at home, not a husband at home. No, you need a husband at home who knows that they also have responsibilities.
Dang. I'm not gonna say anything else about my husband because we're gonna move on to the next question.
Is it your turn?
No, I asked that question.
Oh, okay, then.
Is it?
Right?
What question was that?
No, I think I asked that.
Oh, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. What would be a deal breaker for you in your relationship? Because I think we talked about this. Like, love is conditional, right? Remember one of our relationship?
Yeah, I guess so. According to Va,
Yeah, according to Bob,
love is
it
conditional.
was unconditional for me, and then he opened my eyes to
Yeah.
it being conditional. So it is conditional now. If he's gonna make conditional for me, I'm gonna make conditional for him, right?
I love you. Only if you clean this bathroom.
That's right.
What is the deal breaker?
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe like if they cheated on me, that would be the
Yeah.
biggest deal breaker. Yeah.
I would say cheating. At the same time, I feel like I don't know. I feel like don't tell this to teacher, but I feel like
He's gonna listen
I
to
know.
this, girl.
I don't think he is, but I feel like okay, I'm saying cheating, but I feel like if he cheats like the first time, then I might be able to like pass that and maybe give it another try, just because I love what we have and I don't want to lose it just because of cheating this one time. But then if it's a second time or it's a continuous thing, then then it's a deal breaker. I also, along with cheating, I also do want to say that if that person doesn't have like any dreams or ambitions or goals that he wants to work towards, then I feel like that would be a deal breaker too. Just because I'm always like wanting a better life or like a better future for us. So like if you don't have that, then it's like I don't think I see a future with you, just because we have different goals, different dreams, and it's hard. Like if one person is like weighing me down, then I don't think it would be worth having that person around, even if we've been together for like 10 years, 20 years.
Right.
Like time's changing, like the economy's changing, you have to keep up with everything. So like if you don't have that kind of mindset, then like I think it would be a big turn off for me.
But what if they do, but it's different from yours? Like, for example, you want to be rich and stay rich here, but they want to be rich and be rich like around the world, like in China. And they want to live in China and build their empire.
Oh, okay. That works too. If that's where you want to live, just make it happen. But then like don't stop me from dreaming. Don't stop me from achieving my goals.
Right.
Yeah. But just make sure that your goals and dreams are realistic.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
And
true.
like if I see you working towards it, then okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And then backtrack to your other one. So, like, okay, because you said that like if they cheat on you, you might like pass it that first time because you love what you have. But they cheated on you because they wanted more. What they cheated on you because like there was something that the other person have that you don't have. Like so they don't accept what you have fully together.
Okay. So like
Right? Because why would they cheat? Because
they have the other person has something that I'm lacking.
yeah, because there's something that is missing in your relationship right now that they have to go find elsewhere. Like, people cheat because like that person's so hot, like I need that, and they're giving me that attention and affection, so I'm gonna head that direction because my wife doesn't give that to me.
Yeah.
But then like in your mind you think that they give you everything and that's what's complete, but then to them it's not complete. And so like,
Yeah.
do you still fight for that?
Yeah. I think because I still want to keep what we have so much, I feel like I would try to make myself better or try to fulfill whatever that he's needing. And if it doesn't work out and
He
he
cheats
cheats
again.
again, then it is what it is.
Then it's him 100%.
Yeah, for sure. It's always him.
And I mean, I think okay. And I've heard that there's like reasons, maybe not always, but like for some people who is in a long-term committed relationship to get to that cheating stage, like there must have been something. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Hopefully something big and something that they deem is worthy for them
Right.
to like actually take the step to cheat. Because I think there's a lot of steps into cheating.
Right.
Kind of like if you're talking to a girl and then you start hiding your messages and then you start hanging out and then like you get physical. Like there's like all these steps you have to take.
Yeah, even emotionally cheating with someone is a thing too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I feel like that would be worse than physically cheating.
Yeah.
I think physically cheating is bad, but like emotionally, if I'm with TK and he's like emotionally not here with me,
Because then that's what they think all day long. That person,
Right.
yeah.
because like if they're physically, they do it for 10 minutes. That emotionally, like you said, it could be 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hurts. Dang, this is getting deep.
Another shot. I'm kidding.
I would say I also agree with Jessica because I didn't even think about that about like ambition. If he is
Right.
plateaued in life, then I think I would not want that
Yeah.
or not like that because even now I'm like I want this and this and this in life. Like,
Yeah.
I want to keep going to
Yes.
achieve what I want, and think once I get it, there's always like another thing that I want.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
I agree with that.
And so if he's like, no, I'm happy now. I'm happy going to my 9 to 5 job, coming home, playing game, whatever, and that's it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's not what I want in life.
Yeah.
And if we can't come to a compromise, then I think that could be a deal breaker because I don't want to just settle.
Yeah, and I feel like if he, I guess at that moment, he's like, oh, I'm okay with where I am right now. That's fine. I'll give you some time. Maybe like you will find something that you're passionate about and you would want to work towards that. Like while you're in your content phase of life, like don't stop me from what I want to do or achieving my goals.
Exactly.
Because it's very draining.
It is.
Yeah.
I think I'm where I'm at in life because I realized that early on that I didn't want to be with a guy who lacks ambition or yeah. The guy I was with before, he was like, if it takes me 7-10 years to get my 2-year degree, it's fine. I'm like, hell no, it's
What
not
the
fine.
Oh,
So
Wait, I'm not judging here.
I know. So I'm like,
just a little bit.
I'm like,
Dang.
it's a 2-year degree for a reason. So let's be serious here.
Like I get if something happens, and, like it prolongs
yeah,
you know,
exactly. But
your
it's
education. But if you're
nothing.
like, no, I'm fine getting in 7 years, then it's like,
It's like, dude, come on.
why?
yeah.
Why is that
It's like,
okay?
why?
You could be doing something else right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
and so
Like in that 7 years.
at that point, you're like, okay, our ambitions are different. We value really different things. I want to be in a different point in life where you are now. Maybe in the next couple years, I see myself here, and whereas you still see yourself there. Like, okay, I don't think it's gonna work out. So, like, I totally agree with you on that ambition thing. Yeah,
I think for me, if we don't have the same values and morals, that
I
would be
agree
a
that
deal
too,
breaker. Like
yes.
if I am pro-choice and TK is pro-life, like I don't think we're
yes,
gonna work out.
that's true.
even different political parties. Like, if
Yes.
if I was like Republican and I was Democratic, I was like, I don't know how we're gonna work through our differences.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
how are we gonna raise our kids?
Exactly.
You know, like those are things
Yeah.
that I think about when I'm like thinking about relationships.
Yeah.
And if we don't have the same views, then I don't think I would be willing to make it work.
Oh my gosh, I didn't. Okay, so I never really thought that having different political views can actually like make it or break it for you or for a relationship. until like after I got married. Good thing.
Yes, same here.
After it's a good thing that Tujer and I we have similar views.
Mhm.
But then like just like realizing what other people their views and their political views are, like it's crazy because like if I'm here thinking to myself, like if Tujer was to think like that, like I don't think there would be no way that we would work out.
Mhm.
I agree. I have the same mentality as that. But I do think that, like, the rise in political tension has only been recently with the Trump era
Yes.
beginning. And, like, in our times growing up, right? And, like, that has really divided everyone between, like, either... I don't think there's, like, an in-between. It's, like, you're either very Republican, you're very conservative, or you're very liberal, right? And so, like, even if you're in the middle, if you say one thing that's liberal, they take it as, like, you're very liberal.
Like-
if you say something conservative, you're very conservative.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, God dang, it's so difficult to navigate in this
It is.
in this space.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad we have the same values, because if we didn't,
I think it would be
don't know,
hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People say, like, you have to work through your challenges and that's what makes you stronger, but that's not a challenge. It's a whole lifestyle. Like,
Yes. Oh, 100%.
yeah.
Okay, I think we're going to take one more quick break and then we will be right back because we've got a lot of questions we want to get through.
Okay, we are back and we're just gonna resume our previous conversation about the deal breaker situation. I think a couple of us had a little bit more to say about that.
I think we were talking about like having different political views.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't even realize. Okay, I was never ever interested in politics or anything because I'm like, politics, dang, it's all about war. I don't want to be part of it.
It's for old people only.
Yeah, like forget that shit. Like y'all can figure it out.
But I would debate you on that.
But now, what? I'm a different person ever since I married Tujer. But yeah, just realizing like the different political views that my family has. It's like crazy. I'm like mind blowing.
Yeah.
Wait, we forgot to take our shots. Okay, anyways, after what I'm finished with. Okay.
Go
Are
on.
you done now? Just pause.
Okay.
Family's politics.
Yes. Oh, yes. Just
Crazy.
just
yeah.
no.
Oh.
Just knowing where people stand, like it's mind blowing and it's crazy and it's like dang, like I'm related to you and that's how you think, like that's crazy, like it's crazy. So like I don't know how it would work in a marriage, you know, like I feel like you would have to have similar views to be able to like make it work, especially if you're married to somebody.
I think I've heard that there are couples. This is a while back. There's couples who would, when it's voting time, they go and vote, and they do not tell their partner who they're voting for, because like it's a secret. Because you know, like I said, politics is can be very like divided, and so if they talk about it, then it could break up their marriage.
Yeah.
So they just don't talk about it.
Yeah, I think I see a lot in one part of my family where it is like one person feels this way and their partner feels the other way. And so I'm like, how do y'all live together? Because I could not.
And it's like
me,
like,
I couldn't.
Didn't we grow up in the same household? Why are we having different views?
Yeah, it's like that too.
Like, did I miss
Yeah.
something?
I know.
Did you
Did
miss
you
something?
miss something?
Yeah, exactly. So like that part I don't understand. That part, like childhood, similar experiences. I know we all have different experiences, but being like kids and growing up siblings, growing up together, like you have somewhat similar experiences too. But the other part I don't get is like if you're a couple and one person has one view and you have your other view, but they're very outspoken about their views, like, and even if you don't believe it, like how do you still tolerate that?
Right.
Like
How
my
do you make it
question,
work?
my question is how do you make it work? How do you tolerate that? Because if it were me, I'd be like, no, like I would have tried to figure that out while we were dating and cut that shit off, right?
Right.
Because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna go into this relationship.
Have you guys, before you guys got married, have you guys talked about like political views and where you stood?
I don't think we talked politically. I think we had talked enough to know that our values and interests are very similar. Yeah.
Same. I don't think we like was like, are you right side, left side, you liberal, whichever. Where you at?
We're gonna hash it out right now.
Yeah. No, I don't think we did that, but I think just from us hanging out and like our similar interests, we can kind of feel each other like, hey, like we might have the same values,
Right.
and same morals and same like beliefs.
I see.
And so, I don't think we ever sat down and talked about it, but I'm
Right.
glad that we are both sharing the same views and we are
Yeah.
like good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
'Cause-
think. Oh, go ahead.
well, for me, previously, I never really cared about politics. But then, so like Tutor and I, we never really talked about it until after marriage. And I'm kind of, I feel, I tell him this all the time that I feel like I'm pretty lucky getting married to him just because there's a lot of things that I don't realize until after I was married to him. And those realizations, like, it's actually worked out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Do you think it's like his influence on you, or do you think you've always had these views and just never spoken about them?
yeah, I don't think it's much from his influence. I feel like there's things that I probably thought, but I've never really like talked about them until him. And actually actually being able to talk to him about it, it actually makes sense to me. And like it makes sense for me because like that's what I do truly feel about it. And so like I feel like I was pretty lucky to end up with him because I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot still to learn about each other before we got married. So like, I feel like I hit the jackpot.
I know what you mean. I feel the same too.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm glad I have the partner who I have now and what their values are, and I can really align to that. Like, even though we didn't talk about it during our dating phase, when we're married and it's a hot topic, like, wow, like we have similar views. Like, I'm so glad. Like,
Yeah, and I can just openly say like, geez, did you see what so and so did? And
Yeah.
be like, yeah, and then we can both go off.
Yeah.
Instead of him being like, what do you mean what so and so did? That's right. You're wrong.
yeah,
You know, like,
oh my god.
because I think in a marriage
That
you're
is
supposed
so
to be
draining.
Yeah, you're supposed to be supportive of each other. And
Yeah.
if I can't support him on his views and he can't support me on my views, I think our life would be very different.
Right.
Yeah.
So
They say opposite attract, but that's hard. Like,
I don't know about that opposite. Okay, you guys do your shot.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Another shot of tequila.
Too generous.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, whose turn is it to pick the next question?
My turn.
Okay.
Okay, let me get my phone ready.
Okay. This question says, wait, are you guys going down the line or you guys are just...
No, we're just randomly.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
Would you ever move away from your family for a period of time? If so, where?
Like, like right now.
It
Being
doesn't say,
married?
would you ever move away from your family for a period of time? So I guess you could say both, like when you're single or when you're married.
I think I wanted to in high school when I was applying for colleges, or even before I was applying. I was like, I'm ready to move out of the state, be away from home, be independent. But that obviously didn't work out because I was in Minneapolis for college.
Yeah.
But no, I think that was just me trying to be a grown up.
Yeah.
I think now I would be open to it depending on our career. Like if his job is like he needs to relocate or my job says I need to relocate, I guess would do it. But if we're just gonna I'm bored, let's move to LA. Like, I don't know if I would be willing to do that just because our family, like both our families are here in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
And I'm a little scared to be away from them.
Yeah,
Like too
that's true.
far.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm similar. I think if I were single still, I would be more open to moving away. Like even doing study abroad programs, I think that was my biggest leap of faith, to be away from my family. Like when I went to London for fall semester back in 2015.
That was a good choice.
Oh, what's going
I was
on?
like, am I crying or something? Yeah, like I decided to go to London all by myself. I didn't know anyone who was going. One day I just woke up and said I'm gonna do my internship requirement abroad. So I chose London because they
Love
Wow.
yeah, because they
Yeah.
also had like the HR internship opportunities for you to do. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I don't know anyone, but I'm just gonna do it. And so I did it, and I'm like, wow, like I'm really glad I got that experience. It made me miss home a lot. So I think that's when I realized, like, I don't think I can be away from home for that long. And I think I got to a point where I was so lonely that I started counting down the days until I would come back home. Like I got that stress, like I was breaking out, counting down the days, like I was having a really bad experience, like halfway through. But then I was trying to make the best out of it too, because you know you're there only once in your life. Like you wanna make use of your time there too. So it was a mix of that. And then after that, going to Bali the next spring semester for May term, that was really cool too, just to be away and live away from my family and to live with another family, because we also did homestays there too. So it really opened my eyes into like a different world, a third world country, especially like how they live. And um, that was really cool. But then I think now being married, I don't think I can, because like his family, my family, we're all basically here, and that's our biggest support system, including our friends too. And so like if we were to move away from that, like who would we have? Like if we wanted to, like a Friday night, a long ass week, like who do we go to then? Like you guys have been our escape, our family has been our escape. Like if we didn't have you guys, like what would we even do? Like we know each other, but then to an extent you need more than that too. And so it's like I don't think we can go that far away without thinking about like who else we might need in our lives. So we might be here for the long run.
Yeah. For me, I feel like before I got married, I never really got to, I do really wish that I got the chance to like live out of state or somewhere, just to be able to, I don't know, get that experience and like, I guess just to be happy with myself first. Yeah, so I really wish I got that. I really wish I got that. I did get to go to China for like spring break, during spring break, so that was really fun, and I really liked it actually. And then now there's times where I would ask teacher if like he would be down to just move to like LA or something. Like we have each other, so like if we're bored, we have each other, or like we can be there and go out and meet new friends, because I know that there's a lot of different Asians in LA.
Only Asians?
Yeah, only Asians. I'm kidding.
Yeah, LA is really nice.
Yeah.
San Diego is really nice too. I went to San Diego
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
I want to go to San Diego.
You should.
But yeah, I think it was just like last month or something like that, where I was like, hey, like why don't we move to like LA or something?
To go or to move?
Move to LA.
Ooh,
Like it doesn't it's not gonna be like a permanent thing, like maybe like 6 months to a year or something. Like move there and then like just kind of experience the life, because I've always wanted to live in LA, but then like I never really initiated it, or like had the chance to go, or like didn't find any value in moving to LA, so I never really did it. So but I've asked teacher before and he'd be like, no. I'm like, we're established here, so like
It's
yeah,
hard.
it is hard. Yeah.
When you've built your life here, like your home and all the things that you have, like
Yeah.
do you just put it in a storage room and pay for it monthly, or do you sell it?
Yeah.
Right?
That's why I'm always so amazed by people who live in like a traveling van.
Yeah.
Like, or a traveling car. How do you like start that?
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming they had a life at one
Right.
place somewhere,
Right.
and now
Mhm.
their life is on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it looks very cool and very fun and kind of like very adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
Something I would love to do, but at the same time, I don't think I can do it.
Yeah. I've heard it does get lonely.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because you're always just like traveling.
Yeah, you're always meeting new people. No one really sticks around for the long run. Like sometimes you need that person to be there with you for the long run. Yeah. But LA is very expensive, girl.
Yeah.
It is.
It's so expensive. You
but-
might have another roommate then.
Teacher.
That's
no, another one.
like a couple roommate
Yeah.
or I heard that's pretty common.
Common. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's not gonna be a house. You're gonna be sharing an apartment with other people.
2,500
Yeah,
rent.
it's like living in the dorms of Minneapolis, where like you're in a room and there's like, it's an apartment, but then there's like 2 rooms
6
and bunk
people.
beds.
Yeah.
But your rent is still like $1,000.
Yeah.
Gee.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
why teachers working 2 different jobs. I'm kidding.
It's only 6 months to a year, right?
Yeah, it's on temporary. Then you're
It's for
you're
the
gonna move.
experience. Yeah.
What is it? You're like was it nomad where they move around?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would really like to, like, I guess live in that kind of lifestyle where it's always bustling, I feel like. Because I feel like
yeah.
Minnesota, I guess where we're living right now, like, you don't really get that.
So boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in LA, I feel like there's so much to see there too.
There is.
And there's so many things to experience there too. That's why I'm always drawn to LA. Like the good places in LA. But
Good places are expensive.
yeah. It is very expensive in California too. So that's why we're still here. Yeah. But that's for another lifetime.
Oh.
Maybe when you're old.
Yeah, you can retire.
People retire
yes.
like out of state.
Yeah, California, Florida, especially Florida.
Very popular.
Yeah. We'll see when the time comes.
Yeah. We can all retire in a warmer state together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enough of the snow.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, who's next?
Should we do one more question
Yeah.
before we end it? I know there's a lot left.
Choose a good one.
Let's do a juicy one.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. How many sexual partners have you each had? This is something I don't think we've talked about. We've talked a lot about sex, but never sexual partners.
How many body counts do we have? Really?
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about like.
I don't think we talked on camera about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truth or drink? Are we doing it that style or just truth?
Just truth.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess just truth.
Okay, let's count. I'll count to 3 and we all say our number. Okay? Not on 3, but like after 3.
1, 2, 3, 3.
1, 2, 3, go. On
On
go.
On go, okay?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You ready?
Okay, let me think.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Are you counting?
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2.
4. That's the end of our podcast. I'm just kidding.
I
Okay.
heard 4 from somewhere.
Okay, I will say because there was a summer break in college that Kate and I broke up, and we were seeing other people. So that's where the 4 came from.
That's where the 4th came from, or for the
The 3,
The 3?
the 3 came from. But that's why there's 4 total.
God.
I want to clarify.
Just that single summer or like a few summers?
I think it was just that. It was like spring, summer, summer, fall. I don't know. It was like
Within,
more than
like-
summer.
4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got more to talk about later.
Sorry, baby. He knows.
Yeah.
No, but we were both seeing other people, so
Yeah.
he's told me his too.
Should we
It's a juicy
say
topic.
how many body counts are a significant other? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, let's not throw them under that
Yes.
bus.
Okay, we're nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good, loyal wives.
Just 2.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
You're lying.
I'm being dead ass serious.
Serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. The question was just how many sexual partners.
That's all we're gonna say.
If you guys have more questions, submit it in our next Q&A.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we did have more questions too, but I think we're running low on time, short on time too
Yes.
for this episode. Season finale as well. So until season 4.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think maybe keep an eye out for our TikTok. Maybe we'll go through some of these questions
Yeah.
and answer them
That
because
would
there's
be
still a lot of
fun.
questions
Yeah.
left.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining us for season 3. We're so thankful to have all of you guys to support us. And we cannot wait to see you all next season.
Season 4?
Yeah.
Yes, season
Holy
4.
crap. See you guys in season 4.
Bye.